Hello and welcome to the Anti-Beauty Guru channel, because here we believe that you don't have to know anything about makeup to put out videos about it, right? Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. I'm Kristen and I like to make things up as I go. Here we believe that you don't need to be a beauty guru to make beauty videos, because that's what I do. So today we're gonna do something pretty fun. I found this website from a user on Reddit called Miss A, and it is a whole entire website full of cosmetics, beauty accessories, makeup, hair bands, all kinds of different things, and each piece is $1. $1. So today we're gonna be diving into $1 makeup from Miss A. There are a few bundled items like brushes and things, and you pay $10 for 10 brushes, but it's still, you know, the same concept of $1 per item. So I purchased a whole lot of stuff and I got it in the mail a few days ago, and we're gonna get in it. I have a very large box with, I think, $67 worth of $1 makeup. It's a lot of stuff. A couple of them are bundled items, like I said. Today I figured it'd be fun to go through this Miss A $1 makeup beauty haul and see what type of goodies we have. Dexter keeps farting on me and it smells so bad. Here's my box. So as you can see, I purchased a decent amount of items. I'm hoping that some of them are actually worth keeping because I did buy a lot of things. I do really try when I purchase things because I don't like to waste anything or, you know, throw anything away that may or may not have worked for me, or I try to make things work as best I can. So I'm really hoping that regardless if something is not the greatest, that I can find another use for it or use it in some sort of way. Otherwise it's gonna make me feel bad. But it's also only $1, so I feel like that's okay too. And I have these tiny baby scissors because I was a little too lazy to get up and get some real scissors. Oh my. Oh my. Great, okay, we're in. Oh, bubble wrap, that's exciting, right? Oh my. Got this little insert. Everything's $1. Seriously. Wow, this purple packaging is pretty cute. I love that. Oh my god. This is gonna take a while. I was gonna say, I hope I have a receipt, but I kind of feel even worse now because it's 2 pages. I did definitely try to buy enough to do a full face at some point because I'm really hoping to do a video of just like $1 makeup, full face. Let me rephrase that. I'm really hoping to do a video where I do a full face of $1 makeup, and then we can really put it to the test and see how things go. After I made my purchase, I did get an email saying, you know, yay, we received your order, that type of thing, and then please allow 3 to 5 business days for your goodies to be shipped. From the moment I got that email, it shipped within 2 days, and then from there it said domestic standard would be 7 to 10 days. I did receive my products within 10 days, so that was good. I don't even remember what I purchased. It's been a little while, and like I said, I got a lot of things. So I'm just gonna unpackage things and yeah, see how it goes. Another thing that I like to mention, I did try to make most of my purchases within the AOA Studio line, which is the Miss A Cosmetics line, and try to do a full face including that. I don't remember how specific I was when I made the purchases, if I was really going for that. I know I did try, I might have gotten off track a little bit, but we're gonna see. Okay, so the first items that I purchased, or that I pulled out of the box, were these AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder. And I got 2 colors. I got one in ivory and one in translucent. This ivory color is definitely, some of the colors on the website I feel like were a little bit hard to match because some of them looked very similar and others looked like there was a huge jump between, like, say an ivory versus like a medium beige, and not a ton of colors in between, but it could have just been, you know, how it's represented online. It's really hard to tell sometimes, so that's why, seeing as it's $1, that I just bought one of a color and one of translucent. Closer to my shade than I thought it was gonna be. It feels nice. It's a teeny bit chalky feeling, but not as bad as I've seen from other brands. Oh, I didn't bring a garbage in here this time. Darn it. Oh my God, and I almost just smashed the whole entire thing. A teeny bit chalky, but I do feel like this is the type of stuff that you kind of have to try out to really feel how it's gonna sit on your skin, and also if it's gonna give you that white cast, which nobody wants. Next item out of the box are a pair of lashes. Ooh. Oh, I'm a little confused because it definitely has the like cruelty-free mark on the back of these, and I kind of just went with that because they stated that on the whole website, cruelty-free, kind of as a blanket statement. This also says 100% natural hair on them. I don't know what that means. I try to be a proponent of cruelty-free lashes especially. I don't even wear lashes all that often, so we'll see. This is the style Chloe, and then I also got this style Amelia, which there's a lot going on with these. Ooh, yes, this looks so fun. I love these like marbly looking situations, like baked blushes and highlighters and things. So this is the Halo highlighter, again, by AOA Studio. This is in Amore. This is so cool looking. Like it's got that kind of like marbly, pinky, iridescent finish. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Why do I do this? There's a little bit of it. I mean, what am I doing? So this is the other Halo highlighter. This is Blissful. It's kind of color. It's got like a deeper pink with some shimmer in it. Not sure if you can say that. Great, this is going well. I should put them on that's what I should do. It's like I've never watched a beauty video before. Oh, look. Oh my God. Works out so well. I bought so much stuff, and this is gonna take forever. These are the Lumi Radiant blushes. I got Ravish and Delicate Pink. Gonna swatch them for you, see if I can get this down. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty color. And that's Delicate Pink underneath it. It's a little bit more like a pale pink. Top one's a little more peachy. Super cute. Then I also got a couple different baked eyeshadows. These are the Wonder, again, AOA Studio Wonder Baked Eyeshadows. I got Seashell, Toast, and Grenade. I'm actually kind of impressed with these baked products so far because I feel like very often do I get baked stuff that I feel like you have to scrape off the top of it, and there's like not anything really to swatch because it is like just so baked in. That one's a little underwhelming. That was Toast. First one is Grenade, and then we'll do the last one here. This is Seashell. Seashells by the seashore. How does that go? Sandy selling seashells by the, wow. Remember that whole thing I said about these baked products being like pigmented and stuff? You can kind of see it in the light. This is more of like a highlighter if anything, because I feel like that's all I'm getting is like this iridescence to it. It's pretty in the pan, I just don't, there's like nothing coming off of it. So I think this is one of the items that I got that was out of the AOA Studio line. This is by Santee, Flawless Perfect Finish Foundation. Smooth Natural Drop Liquid. This is in the shade Creamy Beige. This looks very pink. Let's give it a little drippity drop. It also looks really thick, so wow. There's no, oh my God. This is not a drop. This is not a drop situation. This is not a drop foundation. This should not have an eyedropper in it. This is way too thick to be in this type of container. Although it does feel like it might have decent coverage. I don't think that's my color per se. I am not pink. Speaking of foundations, this is by AOA Studio again. This is Perfect BB Cream Skin Perfecting / Color Correcting. And this is in the shade Light. This looks a little closer to my skin tone, or at least something that I might be able to make it work. Yeah, that's definitely at least more yellow. Decently like thick for a BB cream, don't know how much you can see that, but the coverage looks pretty good, like just on my hand. This one I think will be the one that I'll be using in the video later to use as foundation. Yay, not a total loss in the foundation department. The reason why I'm doing this video in general is because I had actually seen someone on Reddit kind of raving about these little guys. These are the Wonder Blenders, which again are, I think these might have been $150, really breaking the bank, something like that. But these were supposedly supposed to be close to a dupe for the Beauty Blender, which, as I'm sure you know, retails to close to, if not $20. Which to me, I have yet to buy a Beauty Blender because I just think that's absolutely ridiculous. Wow, this actually is super, super soft. I feel like some of like the more inexpensive brands that you purchase makeup sponges with, I feel like as soon as you pull them out, they're way more dense than you want them to be. And you kind of just know right out the gate how it's gonna be, where it's just gonna be like smacking a rock sponge on your face. Does that make any sense? I'm actually gonna go get this wet now and see if it actually expands, and then I'll have a better idea of what it looks like. I'll be right back. I also don't know if you've noticed this, but I pretty much shoot with Dexter in my lap all the time because we're in love. Here's what it looks like damp. This is impressive, and it's actually really cushy and feels really soft. I'm really excited about this. Here's like the original size, and here is when it's damp. I am pumped about this. Oh yay, I don't even remember buying this. Okay, cool. So this is another company. I'm gonna say Amuse, like Amuse Bouche. I don't know if that's correct. This is the eyeshadow primer. I just got like the blank canvas. I think there might have been two or three colors. No, I can't even remember. Because I usually just use concealer to do like my eyeshadow base because I feel like that's worked best for me. I've tried a few different primers from like Urban Decay, for example. Primer Potion, I think it's called. And I just feel like it makes my eyes crease, and it doesn't usually work out for me. So this will be interesting. I hope that this works out. I did it again. It's a problem. It's a little mirror. I mean, it was $1. Let me live my life. I mean, look. And there's still so much left in here. First item. Ooh, is a sculpting brow pencil, again by AOA Studio. This is in taupe. Oh man. This is not as creamy as I would like it to be. I feel like it's kind of a lot of effort to like actually make a line as I'm drawing it. It's kind of the color, which I mean, I feel like it's taupe, so no surprise there. It's very waxy feeling, and I feel like I have to push kind of hard to get it to come off. It does come with a spoolie on the other side, so there's that, you know, similar to like the Brow Wiz or whatever. So we'll see how that goes. I don't really know. I don't know. I also got concealer. This is the Wonder Cover HD Concealer. I got this in light yellow. This is also by AOA Studio. I'm gonna stop saying that because I am sick of saying it already, and if something is not by AOA Studio, then I'll let you know. So that's how it's gonna go. Let's check it out. This is very yellow. It might be okay. It feels like thick, but not too thick, so we might be okay there. I also got another color in the Wonder Cover HD Concealer for color correcting. Every once in a while, I feel like I need a little extra something to cover up some of my redness. So I do sometimes go through phases of wanting to use green. I was using just like the Sephora brand color correcting green shade, but you know, if I can have one that's $1, I mean, I would buy the one that's $1. My floor is just covered in garbage because I didn't bring in a bag for trash. Same consistency, feels like decent coverage as the other concealer. Great. I also got Go Brow, which is just a clear brow gel, so I'm not even gonna open that because I don't think that's too exciting. So as far as the bronzer situation, I was a little disappointed with their selection online. The bronzer that I did actually want was out of stock. Then when I was reading the reviews about it, people were saying that it's kind of metallic-y, so I was almost glad that it wasn't in stock for me to try. Like $1, you know, wasting $1. So my second choice, because everything else was kind of a weird color or it was very sheeny, as some of you may know that I don't like, I bought this little guy. I have never used a contour stick, and it makes me very nervous because I feel like I could just go way overboard very quickly. but this is the Sculpt FX Contour Stick in Fawn. So I tried to get a relatively tame color. Oh, okay, this might not be. This actually comes off very nice. It's pretty creamy. The color's not too aggressive, so I don't really know if I can screw it up too bad, but you know, we'll see. And it's a little bit cool tone, which I do like, so I feel like the shade is nice. Don't think that I was able to find any type of powders for a bronzer, so we might have to make that up as we go. So this kind of intrigued me because I'm obsessed with eyeliner. This is the 2-in-1 pencil liquid eyeliner, and this is another one by Amuse. I think that's Amuse? I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Amuse Cosmetics. So this is a 2-in-1. So the top is just like a retractable eyeliner pencil, and then this on the bottom here is a liquid eyeliner. Oh wow, that's actually draws a smaller line than I was thinking. Pretty. Where's the perforated edge? This just doesn't want to open. I'm gonna slice open my fingers in the process. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my God. So, I also got a Starlight liquid eyeliner in Spotlight, which looks like this very pretty, like glittery, like white glittery. Ooh, it looks a little chunky, but it also looks like it might work. That's pretty. Sorry that this kind of has like no rhyme or reason, but I started kind of thinking like, oh, let me go and order. And then I kind of lost my mind and was just like, nope. Whatever's coming out of the box next is coming out of the box. This clear wrapping can just suck it at this point. I also bought the Fat Lash Mascara, which is another one by AOA Studio, which I did say I would stop saying, so I'm not gonna do that again. There was a bunch of different mascaras, but I kind of usually go off mascara by the wand. This looks pretty decent. I think it's one of those like jelly plastic ones. Instead of actual bristles, so I do sometimes like those. I have not used one in a while. Oh, I was actually really excited about this too. So they also had this skinny underlash mascara. Underlash, yes. Underlash mascara. I do have specific mascaras that I will put on my lower lashes because I feel like otherwise the brushes are too big and it just kind of like smears my mascara all over and it just makes me mad. So they had this, oh, so cute. This tiny skinny one for your lower lashes, so it kind of helps to give you a little bit better control, and it has like this tiny little wand. So I hope that this will be a good purchase as well because I haven't actually had a mascara with this tiny wand. Also bought a little bit of moisturizing lip balm. This is by She Makeup Lip Care, moisturize and condition your lips, and this is in Grape. Ooh. So as far as some of the bundled items that I got, I did get this Glow Baby Illuminating Drops, and it comes with 5 different illuminating drops. So I believe that this was $5. Going back to the whole each item is $1 type of situation. I almost didn't get this because some of these highlighting things are a little too aggressive for me. This is again another like liquid drop situation, although this definitely feels more appropriate than that foundation to be in a drop lit. Whoa. So this one has like a bluish purplish shift in it. That is freaking awesome. So this is Holograph. This pink one is Super Glow. That's so pretty too. This next one is Afterglow, which is like a nice golden. This next one is called Morning Glow, and it's like a more of like a pinky, oh that's pretty, like a light pinky shade here. And this last one is called Goddess. It's more of a deeper golden, like rose gold type of copper color. It's also very nice. Yeah, each one is really pretty. And for $5 to get all those shades, I mean, you can't really beat that. So another thing that I got, which this is kind of cute, is a couple different brush sets. So this is just like a cute little pink brush holder that has like snaps on the sides to keep the brushes in, and then the top kind of pops off like that. And then you get 10 brushes on the inside. The handle's like a really cute little pink color with white bristles. And I believe this set was like mainly like eye brushes. So you get like 10 different like crease brushes, blending brushes. Like I said, you get this like eyeliner brush. You get like a very, very tiny little pencil brush, which is awesome too. And they come in this cute little cup. How cute. These other brushes that I got were more like face related. And then there's this one, which I just don't remember. I might have bought this one individually. It's kind of like a small like concealer. I don't think it's a lip brush. I think it was labeled as maybe like a concealer brush. I could be totally making that up. But these other ones, I figured maybe this one is like a blending brush. Okay, we're gonna put that away too. A couple different face brushes here. I got this one, which is just like a foundation brush, a high definition brush. It's an F4. This one is an F14, which is kind of like an angled like contour slash, I use these for blush brush. Again, I don't know if that's right or not. And this one is the F13, which is probably more of the appropriate blush brush or powder brush, whatever you'd like. These are very soft. The bristles are really nice. They have like a plastic handle, but they don't feel like too cheap per se. Again, these are $1, so how do you even complain about this stuff? As long as this doesn't like leave hairs on my face after I put on foundation, that's usually my complaint. But it feels like this one especially is like nicely densely packed. I feel like it could be good for foundation. So yeah, these feel pretty nice. Then I bought this eyeshadow palette. This is the Love Child palette. It took me a second to put it together because they did all come in individually packaged pressed powders and then this like empty Z palette. So this is just how I kind of threw them in there. I'm sure there could be a better rhyme or reason of how these go in here, but I just kind of slapped them on in. The shade names I'm not gonna actually go over because I'll just go over those when I do the makeup tutorial with this palette. But like I said, this is the Love Child palette. I think there was four or five different like of these little 9-piece sets. I believe this together was $10. Again, you're paying $1 per shadow and then I think another $1 for the actual palette. But I thought these colors were actually really pretty. So let me just swatch these. Ooh, they feel pretty good. So that's like the bottom row to like the top row. The very furthest shade on this side was like that really pale white-ish, that really pale shade. So it's kind of, you know, almost matches my skin tone. So you probably can't see that as well. This is about like 1 to 2 swipes because I did try to get like enough that could actually show up on camera. But some of them feel pretty creamy. Some of these really fun looking colors, this one in Twilight does not swatch well. That's like this very pale like purpley glitter one. I'm thinking maybe with like a wet brush might actually work. But I mean, some of them actually felt pretty promising. Okay, we are in the home stretch. The last couple of items I have are lip products. So I got a matte liquid lipstick. This is a Wonder Matte liquid lipstick in the shade Vibin'. And it's kind of like a nudie, brownish color. It's probably the same color that I have on now, like for goodness sake. That's a pretty color. Feels pretty good. I'll have to see if it actually dries matte. Another shade that I got another Wonder Matte liquid lipstick and this is in the shade Bougie. This is like a purpley mauve type of color. Ooh. Oh, that's really, I mean, these are really creamy. They're pretty opaque too. I really am curious to see. This other one is still not really drying down matte per se, which wouldn't be a total loss. I mean, I'd probably still wear them as long as they don't look patchy on my lips. If they weren't matte, that's fine. The last two items that I have in the box are these Amuse Cosmetics Diamond Glosses. And I got 2 of them. This one is in shade Rich and this one is in shade Bubbly. These were very hard to see the shades online because there was like 3 or 4 different shades that looked almost the exact same color. I'm really happy that these ended up being more different than I thought they were gonna be because they really looked like they were swatching the exact same. Ooh. I don't know if it's scented or if it just smells like chemicals that are trying to be scented. This one is kind of underwhelming. I guess on top of another, you know, as a lip topper, it might be kind of cute. So there's Rich. It's kind of like a shimmery, it looks better on camera actually. I can't tell if it's just picking up the actual like liquid liquidity, the liquidness of it. Because it kind of has this very faint like pink sheen to it. Let's swatch Bubbly now. That one smells just as weird. Again, these are both very faint. They look like they have more going on in the actual containers than they do swatched. So that's Bubbly down here and there's Rich. I don't know, maybe on top of something else they would be cute. I feel like they're just like looking at them on my hand, it's very underwhelming. And I feel like what it's picking up on camera is just like the fact that it's like damp on my skin and it's just picking up the reflection, but it doesn't look like anything, if you can kind of see. I don't know. So that is that. That was everything that I purchased from Miss A Cosmetics online. I do feel like we could have some winners here. Definitely enough that I'm pretty confident that a full face might actually look halfway decent. That could be my famous last words, but I am excited to try it out later. Especially excited about this beauty sponge. I feel like this definitely feels the way that I wanted it to feel, but I do feel like the BB cream, some of the lip products, those eyeshadows, like the baked eyeshadows, blushes, I'm really excited. I feel like we could definitely, hopefully, maybe, get something that could possibly be wearable. So it's pretty impressive, pretty excited. I would love to continue to keep track of this company and see if they come out with stuff regularly or if they add to their collection quite a bit or if it kind of has been stagnant. I'm excited. I hope you enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to like try this stuff out. I am gonna be doing a full face of the Dollar makeup, so please stay tuned for that video. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up and turn on the little bell notifications so you know when I'm uploading. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye. So these did actually dry pretty matte. So that's good. I gave it a little bit longer. They're actually kind of tricky to come off too, so that's good. Ooh, or not.